Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be reviewing my recent trip to Savi's workshop at Galaxy's Edge in Disney World. So this is where you go to build your custom lightsaber, and do remember if you are planning a trip, you can make this reservation 60 days in advance of your first days at the park. So the thing that I like about this experience the most was just how immersive it was. I'll get into it a little bit as the video goes on, but it's just a really fun experience. They really allow you to feel like you're part of the Star Wars world, and definitely something I'd recommend for any Star Wars fan. Probably, 8 or older would be a good age range for this. I did this build with my 4-year-old daughter. She kind of helped me out. But to truly appreciate it, especially at the price, which is about $250, I think having 8 years old or older for any Star Wars fan would probably be the best age range for this build. So once you arrive at Savi's, pretty much the experience begins as soon as you check in. All of the workers are fully in costume, fully in character, and are pretty much, actors in part of your experience there. So when you check in, they ask you to select a style. So they have peace and justice, power and control, elemental nature, and protection and defense. So depending on what you select for your theme, they will give you a pin that corresponds with that theme. And then that also dictates which pieces you can select from when you're actually building and putting together your lightsaber. So for this, we selected the protection and defense package. So they gave us a pin to wear. So you can have one builder and one guest with the builder. So the builder is to put the pin on, and then that way when you walk into the building space, they know what components to give you to allow you to start building. So even as you're waiting to go into the workshop, they make it a fun experience by having the employee that is guiding you in kind of goes through the history of the workshop, and that their cover story is that is a scrapyard workshop and not a lightsaber building facility. So, they have some stormtroopers that kind of walk by, and your guide tells you to play it cool. Make sure you don't say anything about lightsabers or Jedi or anything of that sort. So, really just even while you're waiting to go in to build, they make it a really fun experience. And then you go into the build area, and you have one crew member kind of leading the build in full character, really kind of guiding you through the experience. So the first thing they do is they bring around kind of a cartridge, with different kyber crystals that you can select. So they have the kind of the standard colors. They have, red, blue, green. They also have violet. I believe that is the only 4 colors they offer. I'm not sure if they have a yellow. We selected violet for our build. And then, they give each builder the kind of main component that you put the kyber crystal into. That's also where the battery pack is. And then you are given a tray of all of your pieces that correspond to the theme that you picked earlier. So they have 2 different end caps, 2 different emitters for the top, and then 2 different switches that you can choose from, and then 4 different kind of hilt pieces that you actually select 2 of the 4 to make, for the main parts of your lightsaber. So, it's really customizable. There's, any number of different options that you can get to while you're piecing this thing together. So gives the builder a lot of control, really can make it your own. The only thing that I kind of wish you could do is mix and match pieces from different themes, which you could probably do aftermarket if you have done this build multiple times. You could, kind of take them home, take them back apart, and then mix and match from there. But otherwise, when you're doing the build process, you can only select from that one tray of pieces based on the theme you selected. So once you have your whole hilt put together, they go through a really cool little presentation about hooking your hilt into a stabilizer that's going to stabilize the kyber crystal. Now in reality, they're just putting it into kind of a tube that connects it to the actual lightsaber blade, but they, have incorporated it into the story, into the acting, that they are stabilizing the kyber so that it can be safe. And then they do a really neat presentation where I'm going to show you a little clip of it. So if you don't want any spoilers, I would maybe fast forward through this part, but they actually have, where there is maybe a Force ghost from a Jedi Master that we all know that makes a special appearance. So I'm going to play that part of the video, and then I'll be back with you at the end.
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined, you will be. It is time.
Well, would you look at that? It's Master Yoda. He's right. It is indeed time. The bond between Saber and Builder is about to be forged. In just a moment, Builders, I will have everyone come forward. We'll all place our hands on our hilts, and together on my signal we will activate. Builders, is everyone ready? Yes. Good, come forward.
All right, put your hand on the blade, on the saber. Put your hand on. Just gentle.
Activate!
Whoa.
Raise your lightsaber.
Got it? All right, so then you are left with just a really cool saber to take home. Now each saber does come with a carrying case. And as far as, kind of the quality of it, so this is a metal hilt. It is actually quite heavy. Like I had said, and like you probably saw in the video, I had my young daughter with me, and the hilt was just about too heavy for her to hold. I was kind of worried she'd drop it. But, I like that it's really high quality. There is a little belt kind of hook here. I think you can buy an attachment that you could actually like hook this onto. I did not do that, but kind of a neat feature. And then as far as how the blade works, so it lights up really nicely. Has some cool sound effects. So, pretty nice overall. I do not have a lot of sabers to compare this to, but, really as far as just kind of a quality standpoint, I'm not sure that you could really get all that much more high quality for the hilt. The blade, I think some of the fiber optics or whatever lighting source is used could be improved a little bit, with a higher price tag, but I think for what this is, it works really well. Now, I'm not going to be doing any saber dueling with this. I'm not sure how it holds up in that regard, but for a display piece, I think it works really nicely. So I was very pleased with the quality. For the price you pay, I kind of wanted it high quality. And you can see, now you can unscrew these where you can take it apart. And you could even change the kyber crystal color in there, which I believe would change the color of the blade. And that's where the battery pack is in there as well. So, so overall, really high quality piece, really fun addition to the display shelf. And just a great experience for any Star Wars fan. Really immersive. You really get to feel like you're part of the Star Wars universe with this build. So I'd highly recommend it. If you've done a lightsaber build, leave a comment below. Let me know about your experience. Make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this, so you can stay up to date for all of our Star Wars collectible reviews. Thanks, and may the Force be with you.